guys and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a foundation review and first impression. What I'm doing today is the Givenchy Fluid Foundation. Really want to change it up because I've been doing a heap of drugstore reviews and tutorials, so I decided to give this one a go and I hope you guys enjoy. So on the American Sephora site this retails for $52 and I couldn't find it on the Australian Sephora site, but on just an Australian cosmetics site it retailed for $67. So yes, it's a bit more pricey, but I feel like some foundations are definitely worth it. I do love my drugstore foundations, but I like to indulge every now and then. So it's called the Eclat Matissime and I'm 100% certain I'm saying that wrong. It's the Fluid Foundation Airy Light Matte Radiance SPF 20 and it is 30 mils. So the first thing I noticed about this little guy is that the packaging is really adorable. It has this little top in the middle that comes off and then you press the button, so it's pretty darn cute. And if you're paying like 70 bucks for a foundation, you want nice packaging, like come on. So one thing I did notice, and this is something I mention in all my foundation review videos and it just gets on my nerves, is companies that cannot come out with that many foundation shades. Like I swear to God, if I ever come out with a cosmetics line, I'm going to have 30,000 foundation shades because this is just ridiculous. Like the darkest shade on the website is lighter than me. And saying that, I couldn't really find a shade that was perfect for me when I'm really pale as well. So I feel like all these shades are almost exactly the same, if not a tiny bit different. That's just not ideal. Moving on from my giant first world pet peeve. Love the fact it's got SPF in it, hoping it doesn't have flashback. Okay, so we'll move on to the actual product. It is quite a runny consistency. It does say to shake it up and that is usually the case with runny foundations because they can separate. So I'm going to pop off the super cute lid and pop a little bit onto my hand. Oh my God, that button's hard to press. I'm just going to take my beauty blender and apply a little bit to my face, see how it works out and what the coverage is. So please excuse if my face looks a little bit funny. I've applied fake tan and I don't usually do that. It looks funny. It smells pretty good, which means it's heavily fragranced, which might not be good for sensitive skin. I forgot to apply primer, so I'm just going to pop that on the rest of my face, and this one is called the Wyatt Hydra-Primer. Don't you just love those fake tanned hands? Okay, so I'm just going to continue applying that over the rest of my cheek. It applies really easily with the beauty blender. There's no streak marks at all and it just goes on really nicely. I would definitely say it is a full coverage foundation, and if you layer it, it's probably going to look even better, so I probably am going to add another layer just to see how it goes. Okay, so that's one application of the foundation. I'm pretty happy with it, honestly. I feel like the coverage is nice. It's not sticky, and that's what I love in a foundation. I hate sticky foundations, even though they say they're matte and they're totally not, but this one seems to be pretty matte. But I'm going to apply another layer and see how it builds. Oh, there's a cat hair on my nose. So one thing to note is that it does pump out a little bit of product at a time, and I think that's a good thing. So you're not overdoing it and pumping out heaps of product and then you have to waste it. So I do like that about it. But so far I'm really impressed. Yes! I feel like it looks really glowy but not oily, which is hard for people with oily skin to get away with. So if you do have oily skin, this might be the ideal foundation for you. And I will say it does match my fake tan really well. It's just that this is as dark as it gets. So we will see how it goes throughout the day, and I will apply the rest of my makeup over the top and see how it wears with that all. And I will get back to you in 3 hours and then it's 6 hours. Toodaloo! Okay, so I'm back and it is now 5 PM and I'm pretty sure I filmed the first part of this video at about 9 AM, so someone got distracted. So I would say it's been about approximately 7 hours. So I thought it was about time I updated you guys. So I honestly do believe that this is a fantastic matte foundation for someone who's been wearing it for about 7 hours. Plus I worked out, so I sweated in it. I feel like this foundation has done a really good job. As you can see, I've still got a bit of a glow, but I'm not sure if that's just my highlighter. I haven't even touched up any of my makeup, not even my lipstick, so pretty good makeup day. One thing is I do think it did oxidize a little bit, and by oxidize I mean that it has darkened. But it's not to the point where I'm too worried, and I definitely will be using this foundation again, especially for the price. So I'm just going to quickly check and see if it has a white flashback. Because it does have SPF in it, sometimes that can cause you to look white when you get your photo taken. Let's do this. How the heck? Oh, I was recording. Funny that. So I do not see a flashback in this at all. It actually showed a little bit of flashback to my under eye setting powder. I'm kind of disappointed. What the heck? Oh, Australis, why you fail me for? So in all honesty, I would probably give this foundation like an 8.7 to be specific. I really quite like it, and honestly no foundation I've ever used is perfect. In comparison to a lot I have used, it is very nice, no flashback, stays all day, still matte. Nice little glow to it for those people with oily skin that don't want to look oily. And I did exercise through it, so good effort. So thank you guys so much for checking out this review and first impression. I hope you did enjoy. I know this is definitely not a drugstore product, but I have done a bazillion drugstore product reviews before, so I thought I would just switch it up for once. If you did enjoy, please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe because it means a lot to me, and I'll hopefully see you all in my next video. Bye!